That picture that she posted of Noah is so cute. Listen how she be walking. So, I think it should be. Hello. So today's episode of Rising Vibes is sponsored by Impact Interior Materials. You guys can visit Impact for all of your interior material needs. If you're a interior shop, if you are a no matter what you do interior on, planes, trains, automobiles, they have the material for any type of moving vehicle. Even if it's a remote car a remote control car that you want to put some interior in, they got it. So y'all just tell them KP sent y'all. I am in the process of trying to get a discount code with them, so y'all just bear with me. Sugar Man should be joining in just a moment, so here he is. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on. Hey, young man.
What's up with it? How you doing?
What's going on? Why we sideways?
And we sideways? Can we
All
go?
right, you
Can we see
all
now?
right, we good. So first, I want to tell you thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to us and answer the fans' questions.
For sure. Ain't no pressure.
All right. So first, I want to start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us how you got into cars. What age were you when you decided, hey, this is my thing?
I probably was, honestly, realistically, 3 years old, man, maybe 2. Really out the womb. I'm gonna be all the way honest. So it started. I grew up in a body shop.
Okay.
I grew up in a body shop. My daddy did the cars, the whole town. He did the whole car. So when I was brought up, my daddy was already a body mechanic. You know what I'm saying? So you already know how that go. Mama, take your son with you. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I grew up in the shop, and then it started out with cars. It started out with dirt bikes because my daddy would get me that he try to get work done, get the cars done. So he would basically be like, man, go ride this bike. Give me a loan, trying to get some work done, teach you how to ride a bike. So that'll keep me occupied out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding a little dirt bike around the shop. It was a 50 Honda. I remember the first dirt bike I ever had. I was 3 years old. And then it was a body shop next to my daddy's. It was a car dealership next to my daddy shop. And when they put me on it, the first time I got on it, I was 3 years old. I ran clean into the van. It was a van. You know, the big. Actually, it's the vans that everybody ride now, like the G20 vans. It was one of them. I ran, but this one they was first coming out, so they was busting. I ran straight into one of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I did that on a bike. And then make a long story short, that started my bike career. But other than that, I started to see my daddy fixing up all these cars, candy paint. And this is what everybody wanted back in the day. This is why I'm so into the exotic cars and all that. I couldn't wait to get some candy, you know what I mean? So Pops was basically painting up all the cars, doing all the rag tops, putting buttons on them. He was that dude, you know what I'm saying? And I always seen it and I always wanted it. And my daddy promised me a 79 Malibu. We had fixed one up and he wouldn't sell it to nobody. And he always promised me that car when I got older. You know how that go. So I just always wanted that until I got older. Now it's like, yeah, Pops, you know what I'm saying? I could finally do it. I couldn't wait. I ain't gonna even lie. I still got some tricks up my sleeve because I still ain't did that Malibu. When I got older and I got a little money when I was doing the Chevy, I was gonna buy a Malibu for my daddy, but it was rusted out. So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna let that one go. That one rusty. So Pops ended up selling it. I actually told him to sell it. So I'm like, Brian, I can't do nothing with it, Pops. You know what I'm saying? I'm going crazy. So that's how I ended up getting into the cars though. So now I'm older and everything that I wanted to do, I'm able to do now because I got a few dollars and now I can turn it into making some money with the YouTube. So it ain't just spending my money. Now it's a lifestyle on top of I done turned it to like, oh, I know how to make money off of this now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how that.
So do you think, so you started off with bikes. So did you originally start riding bikes? Like, were you one of those people in the city that was doing the tricks on the bikes and all that, or you just?
Actually, no. I was into racing.
Okay.
I wasn't into tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was brought up every other Sunday. We had a motorcycle race out here. It was called a Feather Club. We drag race, like from here down there, a quarter mile, stop and go. They did the panty race. You like run 10, 15 feet, put the panties on, come get back on a bike. First one down there win. Did the big boot race, same thing. Run 10, 15 feet, put the boot on, first one on the bike, back down there win. They did the helmet race, same thing. Put the helmet on, come back, win. So there's 3 races they did. The helmet race, the panty race, the boot race. So we raced in the fields, you know what I'm saying? It was popular back then. Like how we got car shows going on, they had dirt bike, motorcycle, dirt events like that back then. So that's what we was doing there. So we was traveling all over doing that. And
What year was that?
this was I was 88. I was born in 88, so that was 93 that I started. 92, 93, 94, and up.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like going city to city, state to state. Ohio, we had some here. Cleveland, Mississippi, Memphis, Arkansas, Danville, Peoria. They was going crazy, and it was crazy with the bike. They were taking big street bikes, putting knobby tires on them, running doing rooster tails everywhere. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I got into. I got into the dirt bikes, and we was doing that. But later on, as I got older, you know how that go. About how old was I? I'd say about 5th grade, 6th grade. I started riding on the street. I got my dirt bike took. That's the first time. And Pops wasn't even really tripping though. That's crazy. Now that I really think about it, he was more mad at them because they kept the bike. They didn't get a bike back, and the dude ended up giving it to his son, the police officer.
Wow.
Yeah, Pops wasn't really tripping. So I got that bike took in the 6th grade. So I started riding the street in the 6th grade. I didn't really start the street riding stuff until like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2012, 2013, maybe 2010. Between 2010 and 2013, I started riding the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started the street riding. Then street riding turned into, man, we're going to ride on the streets. You know, we might as well get busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what they want to see. Everybody, man, Papa Willie, do something freaky. Show me something, shorty. You know what I'm saying? So all the time, that's when I started really, you know what I'm saying? Started really popping it up, getting nice with it. I really just started getting nice within these last 2 years, though. I've been riding the Willie, but now I'm getting frisky with it now. You know what I mean?
So for the people watching that don't know, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Joliet, Illinois. It's a suburb about 30 minutes outside of Chicago.
Okay. Okay. And what was it like growing up there on the car scene?
Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the 2000. I'm gonna be honest with you, like it was just like that, you know. And I played the role of, I came up under my daddy, like, you know what I'm saying, in the shop, and he was the main deal, like around here, like right. You know what I'm saying. And the crazy part about he ain't just do their cars. My daddy was cool, like he had everybody at the shop. This was the hangout spot, so it's like he doing the cars, he washing the cars, like this the hangout spot. You know what I mean? Everybody that's getting money, you know, leaving the cars, pop, like whatever. Like so, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching all the D-boy cars and everybody else that's coming. They tipping me 20, little younger, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. So that's what it was for me growing up on the scene. My daddy just had it was right there in front of me. Like when I say everybody, he did everybody car. And he was always doing something new, starting a trend. Like he started like how they do box Chevy. When are you familiar with the box Chevy? So in the back window of the box Chevy, well, on the top of the car, you got the rag top, right? My daddy started putting a rag in the back window. And then only thing you could see through the windshield was the Chevy sign. So the whole back window was a rag. Then he was putting buttons around the rag. He was trending. Then he had to start doing a loop run. the lump roofs. You know what I'm saying? So they started doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was trending. He was going crazy, man. All the Dayton's candy paints. And he was cutting up. You know what I'm saying? So it was firsthand for me. I couldn't do nothing but want a part of it.
Did that make you want to own a shop?
No. Seeing what my daddy went through, it wasn't sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? He painting the car, it's not just doing an 8-hour shift. It's like, that's real hard work. I'm talking about it's, you know what I'm saying? It's real debt. And I like, that was some of the good times. Some of the bad times, Pops getting into it, customers, niggas coming in there, snatching the paper off their cars. Shit ain't right. Like, it was like, I ain't into working hard. I'm into working smart. So, if I did own a shop, or when I do get a shop, I ain't into working hard. I'm into working smart. And I want to make money while I'm asleep. So I seen my daddy really change motors out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really take the motor out. Really paint the whole car. I don't never want to do that. Because I'm looking at what Pop's doing, what he did back then. And he ain't moving like that now. Of course, he's a little older. But I look at that and it's just like, I seen people get richer doing less. Like,
so does he still own his shop?
No, he didn't. He's semi-retired. He just got him a little garage now. Enough to do like a couple stalls. Before we had a shop. I'm talking about front, back alley. It was busing both. Like, it was hangout spot. They washing cars over here. A lot of traffic. Whole lot of traffic. He ain't into the traffic no more. He just got him a little spot to knock him a car or two out. But nah, that ain't what I really want to do. Honestly, I love the cars. Definitely. Do I want a garage at my own house and stuff like that? Yeah. But running the shop, no. I'm straight on that.
What do you really want to do?
Honestly, I really want to do what I'm doing and just step it up. Like, travel the world, build my cars, YouTube, do music, ride outs, car shows, like vlogging, internet. That's easy. Like music, you know what I'm saying? That's what I really want to do, honestly. But I'm already doing that. Let me say that. I'm already doing that. But I would like to step it up and keep doing that. Really, and like I say, that's living my lifestyle. Cars and bikes, like, and getting paid for it with the YouTube and the music. Because if you listen to my music, that's all I'm talking about. So I'm finna start a dually business. I already bought the dually about a month ago or so. Now, bought the dually about a month ago. I go get the trailer at the end of this month, get all that, and then I'm finna get my CDL. So now I'm at another hustle with it too. So now when I'm going to the car shows, I can tow other people's stuff, or I'm going on vacation, I got the dually, I can tow the cars there and go on vacation at the same time. And it ain't a lot of hard work. It's basically like you driving. You just hooking some cars up, take 30 minutes, go check your road, and you chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, all of that stuff that I was telling you Pops did was actually really hard work, like painting them cars and stuff. I don't never want to do that. Never. It's too much work in it. Not enough money, too much work.
Right.
So I just really want to do what I'm doing now.
So would you say you're living your dream?
Definitely. That's definitely my dream. As I told you, I couldn't wait. Because I tell my daddy, like, man, I want that. My daddy like, man, it ain't that easy. When them niggas got money. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas coming there give my daddy 10, 15,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, dropping it off. Tipping them a couple thousand. Like, that type of money, that's the type of motion that was going on. Tipping 1,000. Here, Pops, we trust you. Here, hold my car. You know what I'm saying? Then, people going to jail. Pops keeping their car. They getting home and appreciate you for giving me my car. Matter of fact, you can keep it. I ain't even tripping. I appreciate you. Like, Pops was really dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pops was really that dude, like, back then. You know what I'm saying? Of his era, he was, you know what I mean? So, yeah, now I'm living my dream, actually. I got the cars. I got the bikes. I'm turning it into general revenue doing what I like to do.
Right. It's not many people that can say they live in their dream. You know that, right?
I didn't think about that until you just brought that up to me. Honestly, that's
a blessing.
I'm so caught up into trying to make my own life work that, honestly, just being real with you, I never even thought about that. Like, I usually don't even be doing stuff like this, but I'm like, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like when I do it, it's I don't think about this type of stuff until, like, you just asking me these questions. Like, basically, I'm slowing down. Like, other than that, I just be running, trying to get to the next level. So I don't think about nothing that you're talking about. I ain't gonna say I don't. It flash, but you know, when you so caught up into trying to catch up with life and keep up and get to the next level, I don't really reminisce on the past because I ain't living in the past no more. Like, I ain't, you know how some people just so stuck at this table. Yeah, remember I used to have this. Like, I ain't dwelling on what my daddy used to do back then and this and that. I'm just dwelling on keeping going forward. So, like I say, until I actually did this with you, I wasn't even thinking about it. And yeah, you're right, bro. You living your dream. And I'm glad that we even had this conversation because when I got to sit back, I just see so much more in the future that I got to really sit back and realize, bro, where you at right now, you living your dream.
I'll tell you a short story, right? I worked for the bank for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
I retired. I left the bank, my 16-year career, in May of last year. And I did that because I wanted to pursue cars and my show, and I sell car parts and all kind of stuff because I was miserable working. And of course, you know, the first 2 years, it's going to be hard, but I sit down and think a lot. And that's the reason I brought that to your attention. I sit down and think a lot. You know how many people wish they could leave their job right now or do what we're able to do and not have to go in to work every day? So that's why I stay mindful that even though right now it's hard for me and I'm not generating the revenue that I wish I was, I'm still living my dream. I love cars. I love racing. I love talking to people about cars. I love going to car shows. I love being able to go visit Summit in the middle of the day when everybody else at work. I am living my dream, and that's crazy. It's not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, I never thought about that. When I wake up, even though things may be hard, I didn't think about it. You're doing what you want to do. I ain't thinking about it because I'm so busy trying to get, like right now, I'm thinking like, man, I got to get this dually business off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I got to get this motor with the colors. I got to do this. I got to step it up. I got to hit the gym. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to get this off my back. Dealing with this child sports. So I'm so caught up in trying to free myself and make my life better that I'm past that. I'm living my dream. I'm trying to invest and do a lot of stuff that my daddy didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because my daddy, he showed me a lot. But as times change, like, I use that as a stepping stool to get where I'm here, but that ain't really working no more. The whole time frame of everything that changed, like, you know what I mean? So that's why I say I don't want to do what Pops did. I love it to death, but I don't want to work hard. I want to work smart. People getting rich off millions right now, off YouTube videos, off album sales, like all this internet stuff. Like, it's just, so time is different, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same, how do I say it, just on a different platform, the same, you know what I mean? Cars, bikes, I still got that going on, just on a different timing with it, you know what I mean?
It's like they say, it's the same game, just different players.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even when it gets hard, this is what I have to tell myself, because it's going to be days. When I decided I was going to quit my job, I set a quota. So I have to make this amount every day or weekly in order to maintain my lifestyle, right? But even on the days that I don't make my quota, guess what? I still can wake up and go do what I want to do. I ain't got to clock into these people's jobs. Get what I'm saying? So those are the things that I think about, and that's what I challenge you to think about, right? You still can get up and go do if you wanted to go fly out tomorrow or tonight to go do something in the car world, guess what? You can do it because you ain't got to go clock in tomorrow.
Right.
So just always keep that in the back of your mind. I ain't saying you got to harp on it. And another thing that you probably want to think about is if you're a person like me, and I'm a Taurus, I don't know if you believe in signs, but I'm a hustler. So I'm always my worst enemy. I'm always going to be telling myself, you could do better. You could do more. You should be doing more. You shouldn't go to sleep. You should sleep. You should do that. But even though I'm far exceeding my expectations, because guess what? I'm just a girl from Duval County that's getting to live my dream every single day.
Right.
So that's just my little spiel about that. Now, on to those badass cars you have.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those. Now, I will tell you this. I don't even know if you I never could. I don't even think I could find you, but I finally got to see your bout Chevy in person at Rick Ross' house.
Right.
It's nice. It's
Thank
nice.
you. I
Like, it's not
appreciate
one
it.
of those. It's not one of those. You know, it's one of those, the ones that, like, you see them on the internet, and that ain't what it is.
You got me back?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay.
So it's not
Okay.
one of those, like, you see it on the internet and it really ain't what it's, you know what I'm saying, what it is.
Yeah.
But I looked at it because, you know, I always reserve my opinion. I don't never put my opinion out there. But since I'm talking to you,
Okay.
I've seen it.
You
I've
rocking
seen
with it.
it. It's nice. It's nice. Nice.
Yeah,
And I
I
don't even
like
like
even
Bob Chevy, to be honest. They be getting mad at me. Bob Chevy world be getting mad at me because I'm not a Bob Chevy girl. But
right.
I respect it. It's nice. It's a nice piece of machinery you got there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I put a lot in it, man. I actually just came back from in it right now. It got to running hot. I power washed it the other day, and I washed up on the hood, and I made the temperature sensor go bad on it, which I'm glad that I probably did that because that probably was on its way out anyway already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
glad that did happen, and that temperature sensor went on out, so it wouldn't happen that in Atlanta or Orlando Classic or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, I just came back in it today trying to. So the Chevy bout is all the way remixed. Actually, everything I did on the Chevy, I remixed it right now. It's everything fresh, new suspension, new floors. I went over the paint again, new interior all the way around, and that's about it that I did to it. So everything right now has just been updated. I just blew another bag in it. Like I'm going hard with the cars. Like, and I ain't think about it till the other day when Stunner Reese was telling me. I'm talking to Stunner Reese. I'm like, man, bro, that watch nice, bro. You killing them, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't even gotta watch. You like, stop it. I'm like, bro, I don't. He like, bro, do you see what you be doing? I'm like, nah. He said, bro, when you did that, I don't got that. I got the basic one. I had to think about it. Like, yeah, you're right, bro. I'm right now thinking about 4,000 for a pulley set up on my motor. He like, see what I'm saying, bro? I'd have got the regular one. And I ain't really think about it. I'm just so caught up into my dream. Not even trying to flex on nobody because this is just stuff that I always wanted. So it's like, man, bro, I'm getting that. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, supercharger. Can't wait to put the motor in the Cutlass. Like, it ain't even thinking about nobody else, bro. I always want to do this shit. This is going to be my first supercharger. Like, I already got a Pro Charge on the Chevy, but you know, that's the smaller version of the supercharger. So now I'm going supercharger. So this, who is it? Who? Who is it? What up? Hold on. So I'm like, so you know, now it's like, yeah, yes, yeah. They cut y'all too? Okay, my mama did it. So what you want me to tell her?
I don't know. You tell me.
What can we do to fix it?
Once you messed it up by personally
You said commercial break.
now, I mean, it's okay if she doesn't know.
Oh, I be forgetting y'all an hour behind me. I'm like, why is it still daylight?
So what you need?
So, right here.
Where?
All the action. She killed it. All the way to here. Look.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah, look.
Oh, my daddy did that.
See? Right there. You never do it like that.
He in Illinois. I think he say like an hour from Illinois.
Okay.
Spent a lot of money in seed to make it look nice, because when we first bought the house, it was so messed up.
Okay, cool. Well, I tell him when he get out work to come fix it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You got to put some stuff down. I tell him.
Yeah.
I got you.
I ain't put no bass in my voice talking about no
Listen
about
to me.
Chevy.
I tell him to put some stuff down to make the grass grow back in the morning.
Just letting you know.
Okay. I tell him don't do that no more. From where? Here?
You know where the fence?
Yeah, I didn't tell him to do that, but he was trying to help out, I guess. Well, listen, he was obviously trying to help. It wasn't, he was trying to help. Like, He one of them people who, you know, when he cut our grass, he'll cut y'all. So I'll just tell him next time, don't cut y'all. Just stop from this line right here on back. I'll grow some grow seeds and I'll put it back tomorrow. Okay. All right, cool. I'll come back and put some grow seeds tomorrow. Okay. And from now on, I tell him, stop right here at the gate and don't go over there. Okay.
So they ain't want the grass cut.
If it's like short, it's fine, but it's come out. But it's like this, they don't come out.
I put some grow seeds down tomorrow. I do that tomorrow personally. I'll let you know when I do it. And from now on, don't worry about that no more. Okay. Thank you. No problem, buddy.
They was upset because he cut the grass.
Man, listen. My daddy did the trimming, and when he trimmed, their grass was already cut. Right, grass was already cut. But what my dad did was he trimmed, because we share a yard. So on the sidewalk, he trimmed the edges on their yard too.
Right.
So he did come back a little bit on it. You could see he came back a little bit on it. So,
right.
I mean,
he was just being helpful.
He was being helpful. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I told him, I didn't seen them before sit there and cut their grass, and we share maybe 5 feet of a yard.
Right.
And y'all don't even cut mine. I don't care, but it's just like, damn, bro. Like, we share a yard. If you cut mine, sometimes I might cut yours, but I ain't finna argue with you about
some people you just can't help out, but you handled that perfectly. I'm super proud of you.
I'm not finna sit there and keep arguing with you over what's done, because it's done already.
Yeah.
And all that I can tell you is that it won't happen again, and then I'll try my best to fix it. Like, I ain't finna.
You handled that perfectly, though. You didn't. Your voice stayed like you handled that perfect.
Yeah, I ain't finna keep sitting here doing this with you. I'm sorry. Right. Tried to help you, he couldn't. I'll put some more stuff down, and we won't worry about your grass no more. So.
Right.
And you know,
so,
like,
go ahead,
bro. Like, it wasn't intentionally, bro. Like, so what are you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, question: if you have not already, what is your dream car to build?
79 Chevy Malibu, the one I was telling you about. I got promised as a kid.
So that's the dream one.
That's the dream car. That's the car that I got promised, that my daddy promised me. And like I said, I did get a little older. It was ride it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
79 Malibu. I actually tried to buy one yesterday from my guy. Got one that's did my doors. Nick down in Texas at Sound Factory. He got one, but he got a Landau. I don't want a Landau. I want a ball head. And he like, man, that's the car to have, man. Them Landaus, man. Listen, I want what I want. I don't just because it's a Landau or because it's the better version, as y'all say, that I want what I want.
Right.
So, but he didn't have that. He was gonna let me get it for a sweet lick. So I didn't get that though. I didn't get that. But yeah, that's the one. That's what I want. 79 Chevy Malibu. That's what I'm building this.
So give us the rundown of what cars you already own.
2022 dually truck. 79 Chevy Malibu. I said 79 Chevy Malibu. 84 Cutlass. And I got the 71 Cutlass, 84 Chevy, and a dually truck. That's what I got right now.
So next we're looking for the Malibu to be coming.
Next we coming with the Malibu. Yep. Malibu is definitely coming. I already got the color scheme for it, because if my car would have went on a raffle, I was going to come back with that color scheme. But that's cool because I got the interior man halfway paid off. So all I got to do is find me a shell. And after I find me a shell, I'm going to start putting the Malibu together. The interior man already paid.
Somebody said you're super humble.
Definitely. I go through a lot. I go through a lot. I'm going to just say that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think I'm humble, though. But, you know.
Why do you think they don't think that you're humble?
Because when it's my time, I don't need permission. I do my shit, I live my shit, and I pop my shit. And as I should. I'm not going to be scared. Shit, that's just like right now. Shit, I can't wait till everything take off so I can really fully live my dreams. So when that time comes and I work hard, I'm not going to be asking for permission or scared to enjoy myself or post my success. You know what I'm saying? I spend so much time down there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's why That's why I'm a little humble. Plus, like I say, I went through a lot. I've been shot 7 times. You know what I'm saying? On one occasion.
Wait, you been shot 7 times?
Yeah, I've been shot 7 times all at once. Like I've been shot.
How old were you at that point?
That was like 2 years ago. Yep. Shot 7 times, caught up in the drive-by type of deal. I got shot in my face. I took one through the face. Came through here, came out right here. One like grazed my chest. One right here. One grazed my chest. Came up through here, grazed the chest. Bounced, came up through here. One went through the back of my arm right here. Arm came through the back. 3 hit my back. It didn't pierce the skin though. They fell out at the hospital. And then 1 went in my thigh. So, I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I'm humble. But I turn up, but I'm mature. You know what I'm saying? I'm very mature. Understand it. Life is.
And how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 33. I'll be 34 in November.
So when you got shot, were you in an altercation, or was it something that didn't even have nothing to do with you?
No, it had nothing to do with me. Kind of wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know if you know I'm into the bikes now. So when I'm into the bikes and what I do now, I kind of speak for, the land. I go everywhere. So now that I'm into bikes now, what I do, I get the whole city together. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm bringing the whole city together, I'm throwing a ride out. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm bringing other cities to my city. So when I get a city together, man, everybody welcome. I ain't choosing no sides, east, north, south, west, and come. With that come people who have been in stuff and got this going on, got that going on. I don't know that. And honestly, it ain't my business because what I stand for, stop the violence, bikes up, guns down. That's my movement. That's what I'm pushing. So I'm pushing positivity, but that don't mean that other people going to feel the same way. So I could throw a ride out. You got 4 sides of the city in the building. You know what I'm saying? Other people from other places, or it might be feeling like it's their time or whatever to get. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm facing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what ended up kind of like happening. You know what I'm saying? At one of my ride outs. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of ended up happening at one of my ride outs. And I got caught up in it.
Wow.
I'm blessed. I'm here. God know that wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Once again, I ain't finna live in the past about it. I made it. I know people that got shot once and died. I took 7. So that ain't nothing to keep dwelling on either. Whatever the case may be or why it was. You know what I'm saying?
So did that make you feel like you had a purpose for being here?
Definitely. That was tragic. Out of 35 bullets that got released, like kind of like point blank range, I took 7. Knock on wood. I'm not paralyzed. I'm walking. I'm talking. I'm breathing. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through no therapy or nothing. That was tragic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, like, that's some movie shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even really explain that. You know what I'm saying? That was a tragic moment in my life, but I'm gonna tell you what it really made me feel like. It made me feel like shit. It could be your time today. You ain't have to deal none of nobody. You can get caught up in a bank robbery and get shot. You could be in the bank. Motherfucker come in there and take the bank over. You in there. You know what I'm saying? Grab you as a hostage. Because that's how I usually go. You a God-fearing woman going to church every day. But now they using you. Now your life is in the bank teller hands. Who want to play tough. It ain't even your money. He out blow our brains out. Give me the money. But you know what I'm saying? So that's how life can happen. You God-fearing. You ain't into those streets. You ain't into none. You living right, but you just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It could be the streets. It could be the citizens. So it's like, everybody say, oh, you was around the wrong people. Or you, man, it don't even matter, bro. Like I said, that's another scenario. You could be in the bank. Right. Grab you. Or you could be in the bank, motherfucker, coming there get the letting loose. Or you could be, police can be having a shootout with somebody and you get caught in the crossfire. So it's life, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I looked at my situation like it's just time to live. Like You left here, bro, turn the fuck up because God don't make mistakes. And at the end of the day, if God wanted you gone, you wouldn't be here. So it ain't even, like I say, some people got hit one time, like not even in no crazy spot. I done seen people got hit in the leg once, in the arm once, and they not even here no more. You know what I'm saying? So I got hit 7, and I'm like, shit, I'm here. I'm waking up, and I'm in the doctor, and the doctor like, they ain't studying me. Like, I'm in the hall, like, bro, I'm hit up. What the fuck? I ain't never been shot. So I'm like, I'm panicking. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Right.
I'm like, get me in. They're like, man, there's people with way worse injuries than you. I'm way worse injuries than me. Well, I'm in this bitch. Hit up. I'm in pain. And like, you don't have life-threatening injuries, so we'll get to you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this worked, but then when I really found out how bullets kill people is they hit bang arteries and they can't stop blood. That's what it hit. And I wouldn't understand. I'm just like, I'm a shot. Am I going to live? And they knew it because all my peers was like, this one right here was straight through. The one through my mouth had kind of went through. They seen that. The other ones in my back had just pierced. They fell out. The other one that was in my leg, they just like, we'll get to that one in a minute. Vice versa, somebody that the main artery hit, they trying to stop the blood flow. So the blood that's what's killed people when the main artery, you know what I'm saying? But not even to get into all of that, when I really thought about it, you know, for a little bit, I'm like, damn. Like that happened so fast. But then it's like 2 days later, you out the hospital and had to really look at that moment like, well, if God wanted, ain't nothing to be scared about, ain't nothing to be nothing about. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. When death comes, you can't stop it. And you'll never know when it's coming. And if he wanted me, he'd have took me then. He don't want me. So go ahead and get your roll on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel.
Somebody asked, do you think you now have PTSD?
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Amen. Definitely. What? But once again, that's like I said, that's something you can't change, but you'll never forget. On him,
Right.
that was tragic. That's no difference than, that's no different than them people being in that trade center and that
Right.
when people was jumping out the building. People buried in rubble. It's life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's no different than what I was in. It's another tragic situation that nobody asked for, but at the same time, it's not fair, but it's life. And you got to deal with it. And then,
Did they ever catch the shooter?
no. Nope. Wasn't no shooter. It was some sneaky stuff. It was some sneaky stuff that was done. And, it was kind of left at that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, nah,
So
shooter, nothing like that.
you said your dream car is a 79 Malibu to build. Has it surprised you over the years from the bikes to the cars, all the things that you have been able to do in the way of being able to live your dream?
Reset it again.
Has what you've been able to do in the car world and with the music and just in terms of living your dream, has it surprised you?
Definitely. I'd be amazed sometimes. I'd be amazed that to even like get by what I got going on, like carrying all the weight on my back. Like it surprises me every day. Like sometimes I get in my, and that's when I really get to turning up, feeling myself. Like a lot of people don't understand. You see me turning up in my happiest moments, it ain't because I'm cocky or arrogant. It's because I can't even believe this shit. Like I just went through so much the last year, the year before that, thought I was gonna die. Didn't think I would make it. Didn't think I would be able to get a dually truck. Child support over my head. 70,000 baby mama trying to end my career, like making it hard for me to see my kids. Like, yeah, I be thinking this shit impossible sometimes. Like I got my moments where I ain't gonna lie, I kind of be doubtful. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna get rid of my old truck, get a new dually truck. Now I got all this going. I'm trying to start another business, and I want to switch states. Right now, I feel like it's impossible down there. So, yeah, dramatically, like, thinking this shit was impossible. Even looking at the cars I got now. The box Chevy. I had that car since 2010. It's 22. I'm just now fully getting that car toward my expectations and everybody knowing who I am, hearing my music, hearing my story. That's 12 years.
It don't happen overnight, though.
So, yeah, I'm amazed. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm amazed myself when I look up. And then, like I said, I've been going through so much lately that having this conversation with you kind of made me really realize, boy, them was your dreams 10 years ago. You actually living your dream now. But I'm so caught up into bills and trying to get to the next level and stay grounded. And I'm not even looking at it like I'm living my dream because it still work for me. I'm living my dream, but it's work. But it's crazy because before that was the goal. That was the dream to live. My dream then turned into work, and work then turned into a dream. So I'm having fun, but at the same time, I'm trying to work into fun, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a saying that goes, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So that means that you just love what you do so much. Like I said, that refers back to the thing that I was talking about how many people just got to get up and go to a job. They hate working there. They hate the people they work with. They hate the company. They hate all these things. But guess what? They caught in the trap where they have to go there.
Uh-huh.
But you have to look at it like you have been freed from that. Like, you don't have to punch anybody's clock. Do you have to, or do you have to, quote unquote, answer to people? Yes, everybody has to answer to someone in some way, shape, or form, but not traditionally how people have to answer to a job or people.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have to answer to nobody. I mean, my subscribers, my followers. My fans.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're in the same boat. I do too. But it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I can wake up. I don't do this because I'm an early riser. Mm-hmm. But I can get up whenever I get ready. Tomorrow I get out of bed whenever I get ready.
Facts.
But I don't, because I'm always on my hustle, trying to make some stuff happen. But I can realistically, if I want to wake up, if I want to get out of bed at 12 o'clock, that's what I could do. Think about how many people cannot.
You're right. I didn't think about it like that. That's a truly blessing.
Right.
Because I was in bed this morning until like 10. I got up this morning, middle of the night, like 3. Got up, stayed up till like 5, went back to sleep, got up at 10.
I wonder if that's a thing now. Because, like, that's what I do. Like, literally, I go to sleep. I wake back up at like 2. Mm-hmm. Stay up for some hours. But I don't stay in bed no later than 8 o'clock. I don't usually stay in bed later than 8 o'clock. But I could, like, if I wanted to. That's the thing that kind of just should keep you going. And that's the thing that keeps me going. Knowing that the more I accumulate financially, the more that if I did want to stay in the bed till 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the day, I could do that.
Right.
I don't know if I ever would, but the financial stability is there.
Yeah, fact. I can sacrifice that now. So I'm built up. So yeah, You're right. That's a blessing.
So I'm gonna tell you, my barber, right? I live in Atlanta, and my barber is from the Chicago area, right, from Illinois.
What's your barber name?
And he gets so mad when I talk about, because his wife is building a box Chevy, and it's a beautiful. I'm talking about when I tell you it's an immaculate car.
2-door or 4-door?
I think it's 2-door.
She wants some smoke.
2-door, yeah, and it's like a burnt orange. They call the car Terrible Tangy. So anyway, he's from your area, and he used to get so mad at me when I talk about bought Chevys. I told him I hate bought Chevys. They are police cars and taxi cabs.
Uh-oh.
He's so mad at me.
Uh-oh.
But being friends with people like Bot Chevy World and Boost Doctor and Mr. Hensley and Cut the Check, now I have gained a respect for Bot Chevys. Now, would I ever buy one or drive one? Nah, that's really not for me. But I have gained a new respect for Bot Chevy because of people and even you. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen the car in person. Yeah. So I know it ain't one of them things where it's the gas station lights, or it's the editing on the video, or it's the this, or it's the that. You feel what I'm saying? It actually looks like on the pictures and video. Actually, the pictures don't do it no justice. Right. Well, but you know how people edit stuff. Yeah. And it look, you don't. We ain't gonna name no names on here, but you done seen them cars where you see them on the video or the pictures, and then you see them in person, and you like, how? You like, I know what you're talking about. I look at them like, yeah, I got out of that stage. It's been a while since I've been out of stages like that. I can't do that because with me, people are they can't wait to see some shit with me. Like they can't wait. They gonna drag me. They gonna drag me. I'm getting dragged like right now for my raffle. Everybody like, well, not everybody, but you got that crowd of people like you bogus. You didn't get a car away. You were supposed to take a loss, even if you didn't meet your quote. So just imagine if I came with some bad paint or some raggedy something like, oh, they gonna drag me. It's gonna be so bad, it's gonna go viral. Like Sugar Man can't do that. Cause he want to talk about raffle? I never said I was balling. I never said that. I never carry myself like I got it all. I never did. But you know what? People hate to see me smile. They don't know what I go through when they see me turn up in my car. All they honestly see when they come to me is he shining. He think he got it all. No, you think I got it all. I never said I didn't. I never said I didn't go through stuff. I go through stuff all the time. But it's funny. You sound just like me. I tell people that all the time. When people tell me I think I got it, or I think I'm this, or I think I'm that, I never said I was. That's what you think. That's what you think. I know what's going on over here, baby. Right. Just because you don't know what I had to go through to get what I got, or what I had to. People always want to speculate. Oh, even you could not have a dime in your account or in your pocket, but people because their perception of you is that you got it or you rich. That's what's gonna come out their mouth. I never said I was rich. You never heard me say that. One time. Never heard it once. But that's the perception and persona that y'all have of me. I never said that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. But that goes back to people. You know what I'm saying? That's what people saying about me. Feel like I this and not that. Like they said in the comments, I'm humble, very humble. You know what I'm saying? But when I get out and I step out, I get out. I get out to enjoy my blessings. I get out to enjoy my life. Life is a blessing. Without the materialistic stuff, I still be the same person. Do you want to talk about the raffle? Yeah, why not? Go ahead. What you want to say? Well, everybody with their money got refunded. But I see a lot of people in the comments saying that, oh man, I didn't give my car away. They said I didn't give my car away. But the whole time I was promoting my raffle, the reason why my raffle ran so long is because I was finishing the car, which I felt was a great ideal to run the raffle 4 to 5 months, because that gives my paint man a month and a half to paint the car. It gives my interior man a month and a half to do the interior. That's 3 months. And then we got a suspension and lift shop, which I redid that. They give him a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about 4.5 months. Plus a month where I'm showing y'all, oh yeah, another like 3 weeks to a month on the transmission, because I rebuilt that. So now I feel like if I'm doing this in front of y'all, shop to shop, I'm not hiding nothing.
I'm taking y'all to the shops where I'm doing the transmission. I'm taking y'all to the shops where I'm doing it. I'm giving y'all the recipe and the game right here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing fraud, ain't nothing. Y'all can go to Sammy's, y'all can go to the interior shop. Yeah, Sugar Man just left for a new trans, everything good. So I'm showing y'all the car good at the same time building it. So that's why I ran for so long. Now, I've been also saying through the raffle that if the car don't do it, I'm not going to release it. I'm just going to give everybody their money back. So that was being said in every video, though. You know what I'm saying? I never stunned it like I had this or I was going, no, I'm not at that level yet. So I'm talking to my subscribers every video, showing y'all, okay, just redid the paint. Okay, just did this. Okay, just did that. This your chance to win this. Just support. For 25, you can either get 50,000 or the Chevy. You know what I'm saying? So when it came, it didn't do the numbers. And like I said, I gave everybody their money back. It wasn't even 39,000 ain't no money. I just put 25 in it to remix it, and then I put another 5 in it for promo that I never got back. People sharing it.
Right.
People not sharing people raffles and shit for free. You seeing me on people's page, they sharing my flyer. That ain't happening for free. So I got 5,000 in promo that I never got back. On top of it costed me 7% to refund the money, which was like 2,500. So I just took a loss out of my pocket for 7,500. 5,000 on promo plus the company that was doing the raffle charged me 7%. They was gonna get their 7% whether I went on with the raffle or whether I lost. But then everybody like, well, why don't you give them an option? They can get the money and you just raffle the money off. And I didn't want to do that because now people saying, well, we didn't play the raffle because of no money. We played it for the car. And now there's going to be some more. Or you did some fraudulent stuff on top of it wasn't going to be 39,000 get raffle because the money still got to get taxed from the website. So now it's going to be like 35 going out. Now people going to be wondering why you only gave away 35 and 33. And it was just like, you know what? The better thing to do, to start off with the raffle, it didn't meet the requirements. I'm going to give everybody their money back. I'm going to lose on the back end. But then, you know, you got your people that's, oh, you're supposed to give it away, this and that. Well, obviously, you ain't watching my videos. You're not a real fan because when I started my raffle, I asked my fans, y'all love the T-Rex so much. Well, let's give my fans a chance to win the T-Rex. We can both win. I can go up a level, maybe get rid of it, even if I would have broke even. You know what I'm saying? Even if I would have broke even and then built another car just to give y'all content and y'all still got a chance to win 50 or the T-Rex for 25, I would have been cool, but it's not working that way. If I got to tell people, if I would have gave my car away, how the fuck I'm going to keep giving y'all content? Make it make sense. But, you know, that's just the people who want to be negative. And you always got the negative people in the comments and watch you for a negative reason. So I ain't even worried about them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one thing you gotta always remember is you ain't gonna beat the internet. You not gonna beat the internet. You listen. You've been in this long enough to know. I used to when I first started my show back in 2019. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, they just say some of the most crazy stuff in these comments and weird. And then when you see them in real life, it ain't the same. You don't have that same energy.
Damn, bro, what's up with all that?
And but the internet is undefeated. It's gonna be something. No matter you could be the Pope, you could be perfect, and somebody's still gonna have something to say.
Yeah.
So you just can't worry about that for real. So yeah, I feel like you know if you feel like in your heart of hearts you handled great business and you did the right thing, then
shit, they talking like I kept their money. Shit, I could have did that. And what they was gonna do? What y'all was gonna do? Like,
and some people did in the past do a raffle and keep people money.
Yeah, like come on, man. We ain't like that. Look, I'm blessed right now. I'm in this for my fans because I do got fans out there.
Right.
And I'm in this for the fans. Like I said, when I first launched the raffle, it was like, damn, everybody loving the T-Rex. Everybody love the Robert Talk videos. They love the T-Rex. It's kind of like what build my character and what make me. So I'm like, I got to thinking one day, like, well, shit, if y'all love the T-Rex so much, let's see how much y'all love it. We could both win off of this shit. Like, excuse me, I'm into both winning. So I'm like, $25 for y'all, and if I break even on this motherfucker, I can build another car, give y'all some more content, maybe profit, maybe not. Even if I break even, I can give y'all the content. Breaking even, I ain't losing shit. I'm really having. So at the end of the day, breaking even, giving y'all, more content, y'all will love that. And then sometimes one of my subscribers had a T-Rex, so for 25 was giving y'all opportunity for the people who can't afford $100,000 car. So it was already brought to the channel. Like, one thing about it, I'm keeping it 1,000 in my channel. Like, if I ain't got no money to do that, I ain't doing that. If I got the money to do that, I'm doing that. On top of, when my raffle came, look, y'all know this $100,000 car. Look, we're gonna try this raffle. If it don't work, I'm gonna give everybody their money back. I tried it. You know what I'm saying? And it was said. Like, when I go to shops, I don't hide who shop I went to. I introduce y'all. Woo woo. If y'all come, say my name. When it come to certain stuff, if I busted the rim, I'm going to this shop. I'm leaving the name. I'm leaving the connect. This is what I paid. So my channel is real. So when I did the raffle, my channel was real. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look, I'm gonna run it for a few months. That give me the time to finish the card. Y'all get to whoever see it. Woo woo. Y'all know it's official. I ain't raffling off nothing. Like you said, I ain't raffling off nothing that we see it on the internet when you see it in person. Nigga, when I say my shit got 100,000 in it, niggas be talking, man, I don't talk, nigga, I don't cap. Nigga, look at my lifestyle, look at my jewelry. Look at my lifestyle. Forget the materialistic stuff. Moving around costs. Having this cost. Bills cost. House I'm in. Bills. So at the same time, when you see my car, it look like everything I've been through, nigga. 100,000 in there. It's real. Everything remixed. So when I told the subscribers I'm doing that, I'm doing it because when I give it away, I'm giving away something with my stamp and signature on it. So, like I said, but we didn't meet nowhere near, so it wasn't nothing to talk about. I gave everybody their money back, and that's what it was. And for the negative people that was speaking on it, like, I wasn't even mad at y'all. It's just like, I felt like a lot of other people, like, shouldn't have spoke on it. Like, it just ain't their business. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, but
But that's the way of the world now. Everybody gonna speak on something that ain't they circus or they monkeys. It ain't got nothing to do with them.
yeah.
It's like me speaking on something you got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. And
I
then
ain't about
the
to
people
give
that
you
was speaking,
$5 for gas or none of that. Why am I worried about it?
and then, but some people that was speaking never shared the flyer, never spent no money in it, like, never told nobody about it. So it's like, you weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hella weird. Like, you ain't got no money tied in, like you got $25 tied up, let alone 500 to 1,000 tied up. Like, you super promoted it. Like, what's your purpose? What's your point? And it's just like, I sit back and I read the comments a lot. Not to take it personal, but like this conversation we having, to really look at life. Because people be in the comments really like, this dude made it. Like, I ain't made it. So I be sometimes going to the comments for motivation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking that shit serious. Like, bro, you don't know me from a hole in the ground. Like, and I tell the way you talking, bro. I see you in life. Like, it won't be none of that. Like, so I never get on there. I don't take that shit serious. Like, you look at my videos, rah-rah talk. Like, well, I'm whole alive and living in life. I done been shot 7 times. I done been in the most shit. Like, I don't get on the internet to be tough and be for real, my nigga. I get on this shit to have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been in shootouts and all of this type of shit. Like, so I never brought that energy to the internet. So I'm not going to take nobody serious on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on here to talk about these cars, these bikes, this rah-rah talk, catch a nigga at the red light, and my shit clean, my shit nasty. So when I sit there and I see people in the comments, I don't take them serious. Like, if you notice, I always say on my YouTube, y'all comment whether it's good or bad. I'm not gonna judge you for how you feel.
Right.
I just need to know, how you feel, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether you think it's a piece of shit, whether I shouldn't have did this. I need to hear a feedback from y'all. So long as I got y'all attention, I got y'all feeding back. That's good. The thing is, when I don't got y'all attention, y'all not feeding back. You know what I'm saying? So the people that's in the comments, like I say, I just look like, dude, you don't even look like you played the raffle. You just talking. You talking because you got a cell phone. Then you talking because you really want to know if I'm going to respond to you. So if I respond, that'll make your day. Like, damn, bro, you believe that nigga Sugar Man said something. But, people who try to push your buttons, that's just like me. If I was to get in Nicki Minaj comments, I'd be like, Nicki Minaj, your wig look fake as hell. And she'd be like, Sugar Man on that? You need to mind your business and you need to worry about your raffle or your Chevy. Like, that should have given me clout. Like, bro, Nicki Minaj talking about Sugar Man, like, but I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like, to get somebody on that big of a platform to respond for you whole time, Nicki Minaj looking at it like, man, I'm a regular person like you, beyond the money, beyond the followers. Like, y'all worrying about my life, worry about y'all alone. So I like I said, I don't take that shit personal when I see people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I actually, if you notice, but I be responding to that shit sometimes. Like, I be telling some dudes, like, you might see me responding to one dude the other day, like, yeah, you know your career over, bro. You should have let that car go. You a boss, ain't you? You say you a boss, but you should have took a loss for 80,000. I didn't take it serious. You know what? I responded to him. I told him I'm not into men. Like, I don't take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you hella into me right now. You know what I'm saying? I like
I
women,
don't know
bro.
why you would even take the time to respond. But I guess you was like, oh, I got time today.
I be having time, like, cause it don't, you not like, and if you notice me, you can't out talk me. So even if you was to piss me off, I'm gonna get the upper hand. So
Right.
like I say, like, sometimes I just comment and be like, I told him I'm not into men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you acting real different, bro. Like, it ain't even not even about the fuck the raffle, fuck the car, bro. It's like, bro, you
I gotta go look at them comments.
yeah, I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm not into men. Like, it was funny to me, like, you into men, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You taking it more personal than me. Like, I could care less about the raffle. As long as I ain't kept nobody money, everybody got their money back. I got my Chevy. I don't do this shit for the people who don't like me on my channel. I do this for the people who like, nigga, keep that rah-rah talk going, nigga. Nigga, we rocking with you right or wrong. You throw another rah. I do that for them, bro. I don't care about y'all. And to be honest, this shit ain't paying my bills. So at the end of the day, I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Nigga, I ain't made it yet. I ain't these
Right.
niggas that's eating off the raffles, nigga. I ain't these niggas that's eating off YouTube. I think niggas be failing to realize who the fuck they really like dealing with, bro. I don't care about that shit. Like, nigga, I'm really in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? My money don't come from this. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till it do. That's why I'm trying to shit. That's why I'm trying to raffle. That's why I'm trying to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the dually truck and hauling business. That's why I'm doing all the other hustles and connecting and selling the merch and selling the music and doing this and that. But as far as trying to get 100,000 off of YouTube and trying to 100,000 off of my raffles, my shit ain't doing that. So when people be saying that shit to me, really in the comments, I think that they be feeling really, really lost. Like, bro, you can still pull up on me in the streets, bro. You can still see me at the car shows, bro. I ain't made it yet, bro. When I do,
You know, what I have found out about being, I guess would you call yourself an influencer?
definitely.
So what I have found out about, because I have slowly been learned that I guess I'm an influencer as well. So, you know, one thing that I have learned is for people who follow and people who may not even follow you,
Mm.
you know, they think perception is law, right? You know that, right? So, because you may have a nice car or some nice jewelry or some nice whatever you got, right?
Yeah,
They feel like their perception of the fact that you made it means you actually really made it.
it's not true.
Listen, I could tell you some things, and daily I get called rich
Right.
daily, and I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna claim that in Jesus' name. It's like my little niece told me one time, I ain't got it yet, but my money pending.
It's the thing, though, right? For the people that's watching or gonna watch or whatever, what do you call rich? Because everybody's definition is different.
Right.
You can hit the lotto for 5 million. If your bill is 500,000 a month, you got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, right? If your bill is 500,000 a month, right? We saying bills, but if you don't if you don't buy a cheeseburger, if you don't
Right.
get a haircut, and your bill's still 500,000, and you don't make no money in 10 months, you broke. Well,
Right.
I just gave you 5 million. I'm gonna say that again for the people that's listening and watching. If you have $5 million, are you rich or are you poor? Because of your bills, I say your bills. Bills is something that come every first of the month. Whether you go out do something that don't. In 10 months, 5 million would disappear. If you don't go, you ain't got to go to the club. You don't got to leave the house. If you got 5 million, your bill is 500,000. You ain't making no money, my nigga. You'll be broke. So when people be looking at other people, I know money. I done been through money. I got money. You know what I'm saying? My bills is high right now. So, like I say, when people be talking that goofy shit, like I don't pay attention, because at the end of the day, I lost $7,500 in that raffle shit, and everybody got their money back, and I never spoke upon it because I'm a big dog. Like that shit ain't like. I never said that to nobody, and they don't know that. They don't know that I lost $7,500, $5,000 in promotion, and then $2,500 in the 75% of the 7% of the website, because they gonna get their money regardless. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never knew that, and I didn't care to tell people that, because once again, life is realer than this internet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's $7,500 gone. I never got out there like, yeah, why everybody mad at me? I'm down $7,500. It wasn't even nothing to talk about. I ain't trying to get no clout off of that shit. That's just another loss added to my game. But anyway, I got off subject. When people look at people that got money, people don't be understanding. Like, look at what's his overhead, how much money he bringing in a month, how is he really living? He or she, how is he or she really living? Like, what's living to you? What's rich? You know what I'm saying? Just because you see a nigga that got $1 million, that don't mean he rich. Just because you see a nigga that got $5 million, that don't mean he rich. That don't mean he living. And a nigga can have a lot of money, a lot of cars. That don't mean he's living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you got all this shit and you can't go nowhere and you can't enjoy this shit, and every time you go somewhere, somebody trying to rob you, take something from you, or shooting at you, or you got all this beef going on, or, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no homies to share this shit with or pull up with. Like, what's definition of rich? What's your definition of living? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I think that needs to be like one of your topics, because people fail to realize when they say, oh, you rich. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of senseless people get robbed and killed, because someone who don't know and understand that he not really rich, or if you trying to go rob somebody for a Rolex or something, like, bro, you're gonna be broke tomorrow, and that shit was really nothing. Like, I just understand money, and that's why I move different. And because people not really understanding the concept of money. Like, yeah, I got a $100,000 old school. I got a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? That's money spent already. On top of, I told y'all I spent $25,000 to remix it, because everything was a little on the old side. I've been riding that car and beating on it, and I beat on my cars. I don't trailer them. Like, I be really in my cars. So I've been beating on that car since 2018. It was time to re-hit the paint, re-hit the suspension. The brakes was busted up on it. You know what I'm saying? The interior was kind of old because I drink in there and stuff, and burning the tires, and the re-end was broke. So to remix my car was $25,000. That's maintenance to get it back ready for raffle. So when somebody do get it, man, it's, you know what I'm saying? So people got to really understand that that's money already spent, that's money already made. I need some more, which is the reason why I'm trying new avenues, trying raffles, trying to give y'all a new build on the channel, you know what I'm saying, to keep y'all interested, get new ideas, and get more followers and content. Like, so people got to understand what's rich, man. I don't think a lot of people really understand. I don't care how much money you got. You can have $20 million. Like I said, it goes back to what I said. If your bill is 1.5, nigga, you ain't really rich. Nigga, you living beyond your means, because you can have a lot of money. You got to have that shit steady coming, though.
Right. And then a lot, not for nothing, a lot of people are living beyond their means, because the more money they get, the more bills they go make.
Accumulate. And the more they
right.
can, because once again, in their head, oh, I got it. Yeah, you do. It don't take long. A year is 12 months before your lease have to renew, if that's what you got. I just said $5,500,000 a month, 10 months, you'll be broke. And it's hard to accumulate money. You could give a person $5 million right now, right? I can guarantee you they're not going to invest it to where they're going to make 10 million. That's not how it's going to go. They're going to get caught up into, I never had this amount of money, and I really want to see what it do. They're not going to invest 5 million or 2.5 million to make 10. That's not how it's going to go. So like I said, it's going to be 500,000 a month for 10 months until, man, I enjoyed that money. At least I can say I had it. I just know money. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm keeping maintenance on $200,000 cars. So, with that being said, I know, once again, I know money.
What's a piece of advice you would give someone that's looking to so this is two parts. A piece of advice that you're looking to give someone that's looking to get into the car game, into building a car, and also into YouTube.
Piece of advice I'm gonna give somebody. Before you go to playing with cars, before you go to getting YouTube, get your hustle together. It's not, and I know a lot of people looking at a lot of the other YouTube out here, and they seeing that they got it coming easy, and maybe they do. It didn't happen like that though. Do not jump into the game, building a car, starting YouTube, going broke doing it. I did it. I ain't gonna lie. I've been investing a lot of my money to now. I had to really realize, and y'all can see firsthand, my raffle didn't go successful. So don't get in it thinking that shit gonna just take off for you like that. I ain't broke, but I invested a lot of money into my channel. I even remixed the car. Like I remixed the car for the raffle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have spent that money for the raffle. Like, okay, people gonna see that this car is, you know what I'm saying, done the correct way, dude going the right way with it. We're gonna buy tickets, we're gonna support it, we really want it. Like, don't get into YouTube and then the car building scene. Invest first. Get you an income first. Get your business. Let your business fund your YouTube. Let your business fund your craft. Don't get in it thinking you're going to do what that YouTuber doing, or you're going to get into doing what that YouTuber doing, because I can guarantee you that YouTuber got 3 to 4 other different hustles. They doing raffles. They doing merch. They doing collaborations. They doing features. Like, all of them are money revenues with this. They getting booked for car shows. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got to have other revenues before you start a YouTube channel. And I got a lot of people like that. And I'm telling a lot of people that's inboxing me. And it's like, I'm so gutted with it. I don't even take people the money a lot of the time, help them get their channel up. Because I be telling them, like, that ain't going to really help your channel, bro. Like, me taking 200, 300, 400, 500 from you and knowing that it ain't going to help you, like, I ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really, my platform, dude, help me with a raffle, but I couldn't even really do with my raffle, so I ain't gonna try to have you promoting, taking your money, knowing that ain't gonna really help you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely get y'all hustles before you jump into YouTube and building cars, because that's a whole nother business. YouTube and raffling is a business, and I don't think people
definitely understand. It definitely is.
And I don't mind. That's why I don't mind sharing my story, because there's a lot of other people coming up on the same shit. Like, I'm gonna just raffle my car. I'm gonna just start a YouTube. I had the money to play with. You know what I'm saying? So don't spend your last on that shit. It ain't what the YouTubers making the scene. Them boys lit, and them boys got connects with other people that got thousands of followers. Them boys got the sauce. They know the ins and outs. And on top of it, they connected with other people with way more followers, on top of people that's going to help them push. So it's just like anything else. If you could have tow trucks, but if you ain't got the contracts, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, it ain't going to happen. You can have, work if you ain't got the workers. So it's the same thing with, the YouTube. Don't invest your money into that and let that be that. Get you a business first, and then let your business play with your cars, and let your cars speak for your YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And you playing with the cars, the YouTube number's gonna go up, but you got to keep feeding that YouTube. And how are you gonna keep feeding the YouTube? Because YouTube, it's hard. I think the money scheme is like, for every million views, 40,000. Every 30 days, for every million views, 30, 40,000 or something like that. And that's a lot. That's hard. My video is only doing like 5,000 a day. If you think about it, that ain't even 500,000 views. So, like I said, you got to feed your channel, and it costs to feed your channel. You got to think. You got rappers on YouTube. You got the other YouTubers on YouTube. You know, with that being said, you to take other people, for you to take someone's attention off other people that's already lit. You got BT on YouTube, Lil Baby on YouTube, Migos on YouTube. You got these other YouTubers that's major already bumping. So for you to really like jump in and take clout from them, what are you gonna be doing? You're gonna have to be doing something major. You're gonna be spending some money. You're gonna have to be going crazy because everybody locked and loaded on everybody already. So, and for you to do that, you're gonna have to be spending some money, and you're gonna have to be consistent because, man, these YouTubers applying pressure every day. These rappers, look at Finesse 2 times, just got out and killed the game. That boy putting pressure on the game. So what you gonna do to get in and take attention off of them and put it on you? Like, you got to be coming crazy. So don't invest your money. Invest your money into a business, and then let that YouTube be your second business, and you want to invest in it too.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, city, state, or financially wise, planning. Which one? Cities?
All of them. So where do you see your life in the next 5 years?
I'm finna move into a different state. I'm actually in
Come on to Georgia.
Atlanta.
Come on to Atlanta.
I never thought about moving to Atlanta. I never thought about Atlanta. I was thinking more California, Las Vegas. You said, "Hey, you think I do good in A?"
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Thought about that.
We'll talk.
But by me expanding, I'm looking to move because, like I say, Chicago cool, Chicago lit. Don't get me wrong, but like I say, I don't feel like it's just where I need to be. Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting a dually hauling business already, so that'll be one of the new hustles that probably never stop. I'll probably get semi trucks, some box trucks. I'm investing into that type of stuff within the next 5 years. So within the next 5 years, I will be completely legit, and I'll have 4 to 5 different businesses, which is semi, dually, house, Airbnb, box truck. I want some cars on Turo, and then I want like yachts and stuff like that. Like, my whole lifestyle that I live, I spend so much money on it, right? And it goes back again, turning my dreams into work, my work into dreams. So when I get off them planes, I'm looking for a rental car on Turo. When I get off them planes, I'm looking for Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out in these other cities, I'm looking for something to do. I'm trying to get on a yacht with the jet skis. I'm trying to go to restaurants. So I know how much money that's accumulating. Then on holidays, all them prices go up. So my next investment over the next 5 years is going to be in a bigger city. Atlanta, good, but I never thought about coming to Atlanta. I always thought like Vegas, because Vegas is 24 hours, 365. Major tourist state. So
I would say this. I would take a look at the taxes. That's the reason I said not Cali, because I just seen it. All of us just seen it. How much the taxes are in Cali. It's a lot. So that's what I would research. Like, what's the taxes in everywhere you going? Right. You know what I mean? Because that ain't it. You giving these people almost half the money you're making in taxes.
Right. I didn't think about that. But I was definitely thinking about Vegas. I was actually trying to move to Vegas next month. People don't know that. But my business ain't jumped yet for the dually truck. I just got the dually. I'll be going to get the CDLs in a couple of weeks. So that's the other business I want to take into the next city, because I can still tow cars when I'm going back any city. I can log into them car shows, log into them auctions and stuff like that. So that's why I actually didn't go. But everything takes time. But yeah, in the next 5 years, a different city and state, and then all my businesses running, whether it's all of the ones that I mentioned, which is my dream once again, because I know what you need when you get here. Oh, you try to party, you need somewhere to stay, you need a car to drive, you need to know where it's busting at. I know all the people that do that. He got a club, he got a hookah lounge. It goes right back into my YouTube. So when you get to this city, we already lit. I know bro got a hookah lounge. I'm tapped in with him. He already tapped in with his people hit town. I got rentals. I got house property. So it's all a part of the same life that we live in. Oh, y'all looking for something to do? It's a car show over there. Bro, them got a car show. So oh, y'all need cars transported, or box trucks or this and that. So it's the whole. I'm trying to get into that, and that's what I was just telling people about before you get into YouTube. Invest. I didn't start all my businesses before, but I had, like I said, I had a little bread to play with. So, but that ain't gonna go for everybody else. Start your businesses and then invest into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm going about it a little backwards, but like I'm saying, the next 5 years, that's what I'm gonna be at. I'm finna get up out of here though. You know what I'm saying? I want to come to a bigger city and state. Atlanta's huge, and it's a lot of music that'll be good for me on my music. I know I'm a demon. I'm a dog, like Sugar Man, move around. If you look at my ride outs, all this, so I know I could do good in Atlanta because I migrate through Atlanta, linking with the realest and the trillest, and my YouTube, everything, like tapping in with everybody I need to tap in with, lit around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that is good, but I'm picking my state wisely, and I'm trying to take my talents with me. Bike life, car life, YouTubing, music, dually truck and trailer, car hauler, Airbnb, party, promoting. I need to get somewhere where it's Atlanta. Atlanta's good because it's a party city. They love all that same stuff I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know how to maneuver and move around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the next 5 years, I'll be somewhere doing that. That's what I'm basically telling you right now. I'm trying to build up to move around. So I need to take my businesses with me so I can have something to depend on, not the YouTube and shit, because that ain't took off for me. As everybody see, that raffle shit ain't take off for me. And YouTube haven't took off for me. And y'all seeing the views, that's being famous. Like I was already famous in the streets before YouTube. That's where all the views is coming from. The views coming from the streets. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to invest into these other businesses now. When I take these other business, if I come to Atlanta, I got 2-3 businesses. I ain't tripping. I ain't got to do nothing. My bill's paid. I'm just going to get out in the world and try to get over here and promote. Man, you want to throw a party? You want to throw a car show? Okay, boom, we're going to do that. Like, but I'm still backed up by my trucks. I'm backed up by my Airbnbs. You know what I'm saying? I'm backed up by my box trucks. Like, I don't got to do the promote. I do YouTube because I'm lit. I advertise my music. If you look at all my videos, when my video come on, it's my music. That's advertising. You know what I'm saying? That's another stream of income. I'm hooked up with iTunes. Then I had a car show. I'm promoting my car show. Or I might be promoting bro car show. So I'm using that as another investment and tool. So yeah, we're gonna have to definitely.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Those were all my questions. Is there anything before I let you get out of here that you would like for your fans and followers and supporters to know?
My fans and followers, I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? I may not say it a lot. I don't be trying to get too sentimental on y'all, but every video I go hard on every video. I ain't with the cap. I ain't with what do they call that? Clickbaiting. I go as real as I can for my followers, for y'all. I leave all clues to help. I'm just keeping it real as possible. I can keep it for y'all, and I appreciate every one of y'all. I appreciate everybody that came to my car show. I appreciate everybody that came to my raffle. I'm gonna do whatever to make y'all happy, and y'all following my journey. So I'm gonna keep it real. Like when people speak fraud on my name, like I laugh, man. I'm the realest nigga. I'm the realest nigga on YouTube. How I feel, like, you know what I'm saying. So y'all keep supporting me. I'm gonna keep giving y'all my all. And I'm gonna be leaving the clues. Like when I start them businesses, I'm gonna lead a trail, and it's up to y'all to follow it. How I did.
So if you guys are not following Sugar Man on Instagram, make sure y'all, if you're my follower, go ahead and make sure you follow him. If you are not following him on YouTube, make sure that you go ahead and what's your YouTube?
My YouTube is Sugar Man on that. No R.
Okay.
SUGAMAN. And then space ONNAT. And then my Instagram is Sugar Man on that with him. SUGAMANONATWITEM.
All right. And where's the next place we could catch you?
Just gonna reach this weekend. We lit.
Okay. Okay. Well, Sugar Man, I appreciate it. It was a great, great, great interview. You are, the thing that stands out the most out of all the talking we did is how you handled the neighbor. That was so dope. That was you did that. You did that. So if anybody on here, if you missed any of today's episode, it'll be uploaded on YouTube in the next 30, 45 minutes. Y'all make sure y'all go support Sugar Man. Y'all pull up to Stunner Reese.
Tag me. Make sure
this
tag
weekend.
me on the YouTube.
I got you.
Tag me so I can share it.
I got you. And then y'all make sure y'all support this guy. He is very, very humble. Anything, I haven't heard a negative word about him, even when I was preparing for the interview. So I appreciate you.
For sure. Like I say, send me your link so I can share your video. I can send some of my subscribers over there. Check out your whole movement. Send me your thumbnail and send me the link in my inbox so I can post it and I can tag you on my story and I can share it and tag me in the YouTube video. Because when people see that Sugar Man on that, you can put my name in the title. And
I got you.
So they can click it and I can share it. And my platform is your platform too. So
I got you. I really, really appreciate you taking all this time today. We went a little over our hour, but it was a great and informative interview, I think.
For sure. And no pressure.
All right. Thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep.
Guys, and like I said, if y'all missed any of today's episode, make sure that you click the link in my bio. You can go to my website, and it has all of my links. It has my TikTok, my YouTube, all my social sites. You can go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Rise in Vibes. So it's RYDES, the letter N, and VYBES. That's on all social media sites. You can go catch today's interview. I'll have it uploaded in the next, like I said, 30 or 45 minutes. Thank y'all for sitting down to join me for today's episode of Rise and Vibes. And I'll see y'all next week, same time, same day, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day.